Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Learn and I'm Karthika. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel for more commerce video and don't forget to click the bell icon to get the latest notification. So in today's video, we'll be learning about types of variables. Okay, so let's start the video. So first we can learn what is a variable. Okay, so a variable in research simply refers to a person, place, thing or phenomena that you are trying to measure in some way. Okay, so variable can be anything in a research which we are trying to measure in some way. Okay, so we can say variable is a concept which can take on different quantitative values. Okay, so suppose we are doing a research on the growth of the plant. Okay, so we'll be measuring the height of the plant each day. So we can say each day the height may vary or may not vary. So the height will be the variable in that case. So a variable is a concept which can take any quantitative value or different quantitative value among a period of time. Okay, so that is known as a variable. So in research we'll be having three types of variable. Okay, so now coming to the types of variable, there are mainly three types of variable. First one is an independent variable, second is a dependent variable, and the third is an extraneous variable. Clear? So what are these? Will be coming soon. Okay, so first one is independent variable. So what is an independent variable? Independent variable is a variable that the experimenter manipulates or changes and is assumed to have a direct effect on the dependent variable. Okay, suppose we are taking the case of a plant growth. Okay, so we are giving water to that plant each day at a specific quantity. Okay, so first day I am giving 1 cup of water. The second day I am giving 2 cups of water. Third day I am giving 3 cups of water. So I am manipulating that variable. I am changing that variable. And because of change in that variable, it will affect the growth of the plant. So such a variable is known as an independent variable. Okay. So simply we can say independent variable is a variable that the experimenter manipulates or change, and it is assumed that this because of the change in independent variable it will be affecting the dependent variable. Okay, so what is a dependent variable? So dependent variable is the variable being tested and measured in an experiment. So we are in an experiment we are measuring the height of a plant. So the height is the dependent variable and water is the independent variable. Okay, so dependent variable always depend on that independent variable. If any change occur in independent variable, it will affect the dependent variable. Clear? Now what is extraneous variable? So these are not related to the purpose of the study but may affect the dependent variable. Okay, so these are the factors which will affect the dependent variable, but we are not taking that to our study. Okay, so our study was to measure the height of the plant. Okay, so height is the dependent variable and I am giving them water each day changing. So water is the independent variable. But suppose the day is very hot, it is a sunny day and I have kept that plant in under the sun. Okay, then the sun rays will also affect the growth of the plant. So it is an extraneous variable. It will affect the plant growth, but I am not considering that variable. Okay, I am only considering the water element and I am not considering the sunlight element. So in that case, it is known as the extraneous variable. Clear? Sometimes the quality of the soil will also affect the growth of the plant, but I am not taking into consideration the quality of the soil. Okay, so these are some of the extraneous variable which is always present in research, but we are not taking. Okay, so what is a variable? A variable in research simply refers to a person, place, thing, phenomena or anything that you are trying to measure in some way. Okay, so there are mainly three types of variable in research. First one is independent, second is dependent, third is extraneous variable. So independent variable is that variable which the experimenter manipulates, and the change in independent variable will affect the quantity or the direct effect on the dependent variable, will have a direct effect on the dependent variable. And dependent variable are those variables which are being tested, which are being measured in our research study. And the third is extraneous variable. These have an impact on the dependent variable, but we are not taking into consideration, we are not taking that the change in that variable. Okay, we are not measuring that variable, but their effect is always present in the dependent variable. So such factors or such variables is known as extraneous variable. Okay, so let's understand this better with the help of an example. Suppose we are doing a research study on sleep and performance of students in their exam. Okay, so we are taking two variables. First one is sleep. Okay, sleep, and the second one is performance in exam. Okay, performance in exam. Okay, so we can say here the dependent variable is the performance in exam. Okay, it is the dependent variable. We are measuring the performance in the exam of students. So performance in the exam is the dependent variable and sleep is the independent variable. Okay, sleep is the independent variable. Okay, suppose I have taken two students. Okay, in the first student, I asked him to sleep early and wake up early and get ready for the examination. So I have made him sleep at 8 p.m. I have made him sleep at 8 p.m. and he woke up at 7 a.m. Okay, 7 a.m. So he got a good nice sleep. Okay, and the second student I made him sit till 3 a.m. And he also has to wake up at 7 a.m. because the exam is at 8 a.m. Okay, so I made him sit till 3 a.m. Okay, these are two students and I am measuring their performance. Okay, at 8 a.m. they will be performing their test and I will compare their marks on the test. Okay, so I can get two results. Okay, sometimes this first student will be performing better because he had a very good sleep. Sometimes this second student have performed. That depends upon the study. Okay, but suppose in my case this first student had performed well because he got a very good sleep and he also woke up early fresh. So he got a very good mark and he could perform very well in the examination. Okay, that is the result of the study. But suppose I got the study as opposite, as the first student scored a very less mark and the second student got much better marks than the first student. So there are some other factors like the first student may not have studied or he could not recall anything in the examination due to any other reason, or maybe he had a very much of anxiety due to which he could not perform well. So these are the factors which I am not considering but may have affected the performance of the student. So such factors is known as the extraneous variable. Clear? So I am taking a study in which I am comparing, I'm researching on the sleep and the performance of students in exam. Okay, so here sleep is the independent variable which I am manipulating. Okay, so I am taking two students. One student I made him sleep earlier. Second student I made him sleep very late at night. Okay, so I'm manipulating it. So sleep is the independent variable and the dependent variable is their performance in their exam because I am measuring their performance in their exam. Okay, but as I got the result as first student has performed could have performed well but he couldn't perform well because of other factors like anxiety, tension. Okay, so I have not measured such factors but these have affected his performance, affected the student's performance. So such variable is known as extraneous variable. Okay, suppose we can take a real life example. If suppose we are going to write an exam, we will be having studied everything properly, but during the time of writing the exam we couldn't recall it. That is a problem. Okay, that is a problem. It is not related with that we had a lack of sleep. We have slept well, we had studied well, but due to anxiety or due to that moment we could recall the factors, the performance in the exam was affected. So such factors which are not considered is known as extraneous variable. Clear? So I hope it's clear to you all. So today we learned what is a variable, what are the three types of variable, and we also learned through an example. Okay, so I hope you like the video. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up and also share this video to all commerce students you know. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to Let's Learn. And for more commerce video, keep watching Let's Learn. And please don't forget to give your precious feedback under the comment section. You also can suggest a topic you wish to watch under the comment section below. Okay, so for more commerce video, keep watching Let's Learn. Thank you.